Hello and welcome to Cooking with Cohen with BLK, and we have a very special guest today. We have Tom Sandoval from Vanderpump Rules.
Hello everybody!
And of course, we're here because we're going to be doing some really good recipes, and this time it's not going to be food related, it's going to be because we have Tom the bartender. We're going to be doing a couple of the special drinks from his book.
Fancy AF cocktails, yes, straight from the book. We're gonna be doing one that is more of like, it's like a cocktail appetizer. And then the other one we're gonna be doing is a light, refreshing summer drink. You know, good for anybody, but especially, you know, designed for the dad who's by the barbecue grill, who wants something, you know, complex, but also light and refreshing on a hot summer day.
Wow, well you sold it to me, so let's start. Okay.
So the first one, the appetizer drink we're gonna be doing is called the Cape Canaveral Caprese, which is in our Fancy AF Cocktails book. It is actually a cocktail created by Ariana, my co-author, girlfriend, and business partner, and lover, and best friend. A
lot of titles.
She called it the Cape Canaveral Caprese because it is a caprese drink, but also based off where she grew up, which is Cape Canaveral, in Florida, Space Coast. So let's get started.
All right, you're gonna take the lead over here, and I'm just gonna do what you tell me to do.
Okay, great. First for this one, this is gonna be a vodka-based cocktail, and we're gonna simply add the ingredients minus the mozzarella. Mozzarella. We're gonna add our tomato.
All right.
We'll do 2. Okay.
Okay.
And then we'll add our fresh basil.
Now, are most of the drinks that you put in your book, are they kind of user-friendly, so people are not very comfortable or familiar with how to make a lot of different cocktails besides just 1 or 2 ingredients?
I really wanted to, you know, make the cocktails approachable. You know, I really wanted people that aren't mixologists able to make delicious, amazing cocktails. And that was really the goal. I mean, we have everything from classy to trashy. I mean, I teach you how to like infuse vodka with like Dr. Pepper and yeah.
Why are we doing that one today?
Well, we can do that next time.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I'm gonna hold you to that.
Okay, so we're gonna add that. Now we're gonna do our fresh lemon juice. We're gonna do 0.75 ounces. So you hold your jigger like so.
Thank you.
We'll do our 0.75 ounces. Just dump that right in there.
All right.
Okay, great.
And this is, can you just use like lemon juice that you get from like, you know,
I mean, I always
pre-made?
Yeah, fresh is always better, but you can squeeze it if you like, or you can do, you know, you can get the fresh squeezed or squeeze it yourself. But either way, it works fine. And then we're gonna add our balsamic reduction. So we're gonna do—
To a drink?
Yes. So we're doing 0.5 ounces of that.
I'm like living under a rock, apparently.
There you go.
Thank you
very much. Just dump that in there.
People use this in drinks?
Yeah, they do now.
Oh, wow, okay. There you go. That's why it's, I'm sure a lot of these drinks have a lot of unique ingredients.
Yeah. So we dump that in there. And now we are just going to muddle that all up. Here's your trusty muddler.
Oh, thank you.
So when you do that, we're gonna put it in there like so and give it a twist.
Is there a lot of like trial and error? Like you guys kind of put a lot of different ingredients together and see if it works, and then if it doesn't, you toss it and then try again?
Yeah, of course.
This is unique.
It's one of those things when you're making cocktails and you're in the lab, as I call it. When you're in the lab, you want to, you only want to make roughly around 5, because then they all start to sort of taste the same, or all start to taste really good.
Right.
So you want to you want to keep around 5, but when you hit that one that you know is a winner, you want to strain all the ice out and bottle it, and then try it the next day or a couple days later, you know, put it in the fridge, and make sure that it's still just as amazing as it was when you first tried it.
That's a good idea.
Maybe put it in a different order. So now we're gonna add our vodka, which we're gonna do 1.5 ounces.
Okay. Does it matter what kind of vodka? Any kind does the trick?
I mean, just a, you know, regular plain. I'm using Tito's.
Okay.
I'm gonna add that in there, like so.
Right.
We'll put that back over here somewhere.
You're keeping it so nice and organized here.
I try to. I make a mess pretty often, actually.
You like clean as you go. It's perfect.
So then we'll ice it up. And one of the things always keep in mind when you're icing your drinks to shake, you know, unless you're stirring, you really want to fill that shaker all the way up, like so.
Oh, okay, perfect.
All right. Now we put our shaker tin on like so. We give it a little tap. There we go. And you shake with 2 hands.
All right. Yeah. This is so exciting.
And then what you do is you just give it a tap right here and it should come loose. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, wait, that.
There you go.
Oh,
nice.
I feel like from the movie Cocktail with Tom Cruise. This is exactly what I'm feeling like right now.
So we're gonna add the crushed ice for this one.
Why? Was it more ice?
Yeah, we're just doing crushed ice for our glass.
Oh, okay,
strain.
Excuse
the
me.
crushed ice is nice. It really absorbs the flavor. We have our crushed ice like so. And we have our strainer like that.
All
Get
right.
this out of the way.
This goes over here.
Then we just pour it in.
Oh my God, this looks so good. Wow, I can see why you're a bartender. Why you lasted this long at Surf and TomTom and wherever else.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then we garnish with our lovely caprese. I like to do one each way, like so. And then we can do our, just like normal caprese, do our pepper on top.
Oh my gosh.
Like so. And there you have it.
Oh
the
my
Cape
gosh.
Canaveral caprese. Cheers.
This looks so beautiful.
So what you do is you take a sip,
Okay.
and then you eat the caprese.
Oh my God, this is perfect. Can I just do one thing? Can I add one thing? Because they're tasteless. Can I add these?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, so
Go
these
for
are
it.
the BLK drops. So it's like the water, it's the same potent, it's fulvic acid.
Nice.
Do you know anything about this?
Yeah, I know that it works really good with, oh, that's nice for color too.
Right? It's also it's great for you to know because you can add this because it actually makes, you can make your drink or your food look even pretty.
Yeah.
For like serving purposes.
Sort of swirl that in there a little bit.
The health benefits are great. It's antioxidant, there's electrolytes. It's also great for detoxification.
I love a good detox, retox moment.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
The next cocktail
Yep.
on the menu tonight is the DILL.
I cannot believe that's what you call the drink.
Yes, it's called the DILL. That's why it's nice for Dad, who's out at the barbecue grill on a hot summer day, barbecuing, overcooking those steaks.
I'd like to know how to do this. So I'm actually very excited about this one. Let's go.
So we're gonna do. It is a dill. It has dill, cucumber, lemon, Saint Germain, and elderflower liqueur, and then we're using HENDRICK'S gin because they use cucumber in their distillation process. Right. Okay, so for this one, we are going to add 3 cucumber slices.
All right.
To our pint glass. Now notice, I like to build my drinks in the clear pint glasses. This is a Boston style shaker that we're using. And I like to do that because when you're bartending, you get distracted. People are like, hey, wait, real quick. And you're like, oh, wait, what was I doing? When you build it in this guy right here, it's a lot harder to see what you're doing.
It's true.
You lose track, right?
And you forget. That's
Exactly.
That's a very good tip. I like that.
Well, pro tip for you. So now we're gonna take our fresh dill. Here you go. Take some of that.
Like all of it or just half of it?
Well, like tear some of it off. Throw it in there.
All right. I love dill.
It's so good, right?
Yeah, and again, this is interesting because you're using ingredients that typically I used to cook with, not with, to drink with. So this is very interesting.
There's kind of like a fine line between mixology and cooking and culinary and all that stuff. It's very, very, very thin line.
Did you go to school for like mixology school?
Actually,
or just all self-taught?
what I learned what I learned, I learned all under, you know, world-renowned mixologists, from brand ambassadors, and then just when you get to a certain point, you kind of learn how to create, you know, yourself. You start to notice patterns. You know, like with cooking, it's like everything has butter and salt in it, right?
Exactly. Well, not butter not butter.
But
olive
you know
oil,
what I mean. Olive oil.
Yes.
Yes.
So far we have dill and cucumber in the dill.
Yes.
So far so good.
Now we're gonna do a ½ ounce of our light agave.
Oh, wow.
For you.
So if we want to kind of have less sugar, could we just like half that amount or skip it altogether?
Well, when I made this light agave, I basically just added water to agave nectar to thin it out a little bit, to lighten it up, and you heat it up so it kind of turns it more into a syrup. You see, it lowers the viscosity of that.
So that's an interesting thing. So then you can you always add water to like an agave or to a honey?
Honey especially. You should do probably like almost a third water or half water to the honey to turn it into more of a honey syrup.
Interesting. That's a great tip and a great pro tip.
Honey is really viscous, really hard to mix in cocktails. Now we're just gonna mash this up.
But I think it's also great just in general, right? Like if I want to add honey to whatever, you just eliminate that extra sugar and whatever else intake.
Okay, now we're gonna do 1.25 ounces of our fresh lemon juice here. Pour that in.
Do this, all right.
All the way to the tippy top.
The tippy top, okay. Is that enough of the tippy top or should I do
that's
more?
perfect.
Okay, fine. Can I do yours too or you want to do yours?
You can,
I'll let you do it.
All right.
This is pretty amazing. You're very prepared.
There we go.
All right.
All right. So now we add our ice.
Okay.
Load you up.
Thank you. So are you going to be writing like the next kind of the next version to this book?
Yeah,
with the milk
you know,
Any plans?
we're still working on the concept. Now we're gonna add 1 ounce of our Saint Germain elderflower liqueur.
Right.
I'll do mine. You yours.
Thank you very much. So this is interesting too.
We're just working on the concept because to me, I feel like you don't just want to put out a cocktail book without some cool concept, some little curveball going on. Because it's like, why do that? You can just Google a recipe, right?
Exactly.
You know? And then we're gonna do 1.5 ounces of our HENDRICK'S.
It's interesting that gin's having a comeback. I
Oh
wonder
yeah,
why.
big time. You notice there's a lot of gins coming out right now.
I wonder why, because tequila was the big one for a while.
Oh yeah, I mean tequila is still massive. I mean everybody's got a tequila out right now. It's like the new
Everybody,
vodka.
Exactly. It is.
It's like the new vodka.
And then it's true. And then now I feel like, well, now you're saying gin is that. I wonder why. That's interesting. All right, so here we go again. My Tom Cruise cocktail moment.
Back to back.
I feel like I'm such a fool doing this.
All right, ready?
Right. Yep. Okay, wait, what's that trick?
Yep,
Okay, here we go.
right
That
there,
was
that's
it.
perfect.
All right.
And here you go.
Oh, thank you.
And what did I do?
Where's the glasses that it goes in?
Oh, they're right here. I'll go ahead and ice those up. We'll do our crushed ice again because it's just such a nice presentation, especially on a hot summer day.
I love
that
it.
Crushed ice in there, that pebble ice. Oh, fantastic.
Perfect.
And then we, let's see, I'm gonna borrow this guy right here.
Yep.
And then,
Let me just pour it through here.
Yeah.
Here we go. This looks delicious.
we're gonna leave a little room. Leave a little room.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Uh-oh. I'm like ruining your
No,
your
that's okay.
masterpiece
That's okay.
here.
That's okay. I had a buddy open these at some girl's house that had like a bunch of really expensive art.
God.
And it was
No
sitting
way.
right by it was one of the plastic ones and it literally sprayed all over this art piece.
Oh,
and it
my
started
gosh.
running.
Are you serious? So what happened?
He just like left.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah,
Never to be seen again.
yeah. So now we top that with soda
That's a nice garnish.
and we
too.
have our lovely ribbon of cucumber and lemon.
Oh my God.
Fantastic.
This is so beautiful. Okay, so wait, we're gonna try it like this and then we're
Cheers.
gonna add the, This is delicious.
Thank you.
Okay, so now
Why, thank you.
I wanna show you something, okay? So if we add these again,
Yes.
I want you to, the taste will not change. But look, well, you're probably better at this than I am. Can you do it?
Yeah.
And then you get that added health kick and health benefit, right? Having those drops.
Yeah.
Oh, you made it look so much nicer than mine.
Yeah.
See, I just like plop it in there. I have like no creative style at all, but nevertheless.
Oh yeah, I love a good detox moment, and especially because this is bubbly, it will absorb into your system faster because you actually already start absorbing it more when it gets in your mouth.
That's actually a great point. And again, if you're gonna have a few of these, you know, 1 to 10 maybe, your body will thank you the next day because of the fact of it, how it helps you.
Oh no, this is great. I mean, I've used these before. They work great. I mean, especially this is a great thing to just pack in your bag when you're going to Vegas and you know you're going to be day drinking and night drinking.
Exactly.
Yeah, I brought that to Vegas with me and it was a game changer. Day 3, I was like, boom, I'm ready to go.
Really?
My friends weren't though, but I was.
Right, but they didn't have the drops.
Exactly.
You should have shared them with. You should have shared them.
I know, but they couldn't even get out of bed, you know.
Oh,
like,
yeah. So that's kind of too late by that point. But okay, well then, anything else you're working on? Any other projects we should know about? I know you said you're starting a band. You had a movie.
Yeah.
Can you please tell me and everybody else?
Yeah, sure. You can obviously you can check me out on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Tom Sandoval 1. I just launched my YouTube channel, Tom Sandoval, on there as well. Yes, I had a movie just come out last week called Scare Us. That is on demand. Currently, it's a horror anthology, and it's a lot of fun. And then,
Good for you. That's really cool.
All kinds of stuff. Check out my men's cosmetics line called Stryx.
Where are you selling that?
That's online. That's Stryx.com.
How do you
STRYX.
Oh, you're a busy guy, and you're also doing the 9th season of
Yes,
Vanderpump Rules.
and you can check out our weekly Amazon Live, Tom's Take. Follow us on Amazon Live. Yeah, busy little bee.
God, you are a very busy bee. Wow. Well, thank you so much for coming
of course.
on. This was so
Thanks
fun.
for hanging out. Cheers.
I love this. Cheers to you and your busy life.
Thank you, and to everybody else out there.
Thank you guys for tuning in. And if you have not yet done so, please subscribe below. Cheers.